Hey everybody, it's Anonymous, and welcome back to This War of Mine. I took a bit of a hiatus from this game. I went home for a weekend and I lost interest, had issues with my computer, but I finally decided to get back to it. However, I think I'd like to just start over, especially since I did miss that one whole day. So, let's do another try. I swear there weren't this many before. Let's see. Let's just go with this first one. You lose your friend progress. Are you sure? Yep. Day 1. Okay, we got the house. Just get through it. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple weeks. It's been years since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilians trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katya met both Pavel and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter. Lord Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavel was a star in the local football team. Katya even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. Pause that. Let's get started. I'm so used to games where you pause, you can still interact with it. So, Bruno, have you go work on that? Have you come up here, get this door taken down? Have you take care of this? She's slightly sick. She always starts out. So I'm gonna put up the sound effect volume a bit. This shouldn't be too loud. Okay, so get you take care of that. You come in here. No, you don't. That's one thing I hate. It's like you forget that you clicked on one survivor, and you go to tell the survivor you just told to do something. You go to do something else. You get up here. Have you come down here? It's gonna make a. Let's go make a few things. And have you come down here too. So first we need a metal workshop. Put you right there. Have you come down here and make some beds. Okay, beds. One there. Bruno's almost done with that pile. Okay, oh, you can't go through. So you come up here, dig through that, go into the treehouse. Okay, you're done. Let's see what you can make. Yes, you can make a crowbar. So make. Let's see what we get here. Grab all. Have Bruno go up into the treehouse and do this one as well. Have Katya sleep since she is recovering. Take all one thing of food. No, I want to go do this. Have you get to work on that pile. We have enough for a shovel actually. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have Bruno go make a radio. I also just realized I forgot one up there. So perfect. Now we can actually get at everything. Probably we might not actually do that today, this day one, but at least now we actually have all the tools to get everywhere in a timely manner. God, I'm sorry if I sound weird. It's just must just been not talking all day that made my voice a little odd. At least it sounds odd to me with the headphones on. Okay, grab all that. Come up here, break through the door. He listens to radio, see what's going on. It's probably same as all the day ones. Now I'm gonna have to leave it on this because in my last video I actually got a copyright notice for some music that was playing from the classical radio station, which kind of surprised me because the song was that classic like romantic lovers song that you hear when you see like two characters running through the field of flowers to hug each other. And I thought by now that was open domain or public domain because I've heard that in so many different like cartoons and movies and shit where apparently it's still owned by someone. So I'm gonna leave it on the shitty modern music that these kids like. Alright, we're gonna have you come and get in here first. Which would we have? We still only have one day of food. We'll manage to keep it warm in here. Don't worry, it'll be a while before winter comes. Now magically he has a shovel. I just realized I was being quiet. I apologize for that. I might cut that bit out. Hopefully now, because I formatted my laptop, I'll actually be able to edit videos without my video editor crashing constantly, or crashing my graphics card constantly. No, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. That's another thing I hate about this game is that, well, not another thing, it's one of the things I hate about this game is that there's no confirmation for if you want to end the day. If you accidentally click on it, you're fucked. So where are we going to go first? We're going to have to go here first to get food. So I'm not going to worry about taking anything. I should be able to get into anywhere I need to right away. Though, if I remember correctly, there are a few gated doors that I'd have to use the saw blade, but can't get to that anytime soon. Take all. So, for shits and giggles, I was looking at the workshop for this game. There aren't that many like game-changing mods. There's a lot of character mods though, which I find interesting. Like, I saw them for like just about everything. Like, no surprise, baby carriage isn't empty. A few objects lay scattered inside: a rattle, a small red crate, a smiling red crab, a well-worn by baby teeth, a feeding bottle half full of congealed mass that was probably a baby formula. Someone must have left this in a terrible rush, or maybe they didn't need them anymore. This game can be grim. But as I was saying, a lot of the content was actually like characters, and not surprisingly, a lot of the characters were the Walking Dead characters. Like you'd see Daryl or and Michonne. I think that's how you pronounce her. I don't watch the show, so not 100% sure on what the characters' names are, but they are quite interesting. You also see the Last of Us characters. At least you see Joel and Ellie, I think it is. Can't remember what her name was. Oh fuck! I just realized I sent Bruno. I should have sent Pavel because he's got 12 spaces. God damn it! I'm an idiot. I'm a real idiot. Don't leave electrical components. I'm not gonna need those anytime soon. Leave that here. Get another pile of lumber. See if we can find any more food. There's probably not gonna be lumber in here, but you never know. I don't think it's randomized what you can, what's in each pile in each different area. Yeah, in fact, I'm positive of that because the many times I've gone through and had the shelled cottage as being my first area I explored, it would always have the same loot. It'd be kind of nice if it was a little bit more randomized, but at the same time, it's kind of good that it's not, especially with the first few locations. Maybe it's only the first few locations it's not randomized, which makes sense because that's how you get your start. You don't want to get fucked by RNG. Nothing bad happened. Have you go get that? You're just hungry, so you can get out of bed. Earlier leaders charged us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. Oh. Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Pogren, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. Yeah, well, fuck you, government. Let's have you come down here. You probably can make a, have you get up because you don't need to sleep. You make another bed. God damn it, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, you come here, get in here. Bruno, you're gonna make a stove. If we have the parts for it. Yes, we do. Good. Have to worry about rain collectors soon. Can I put it anywhere else in the kitchen? No, I can just there. I'm not gonna worry about feeding them because, again, I think they can go a day with being hungry, so I'm gonna go and start feeding them every other day. Ooh, found a lot of good stuff here. Oh, slept poorly. I need to learn to read. So have you come up here. He's done. I'm not going to worry about him. I'm going to have him go to sleep. I'm going to have you come here. What else can we make? Can't make any water stuff. Have you come up here, get that open. Let's see what it takes to see what it's going to take to upgrade this. I'm going to need a lot more components and lumber, which I should be able to get. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them in the first. I should be able to get them in a few nights. Let's see what it takes to make a rain collector. No, it's moonshine. Rain collector. Again, we should be able to get this pretty easily. I think this will be my focus to the next day. First, let's get this one cabinet left, and I want to upgrade the metalwork table so that I can make a hatchet. That way I can then break down a lot of the furniture in this building and use it for firewood, as well as they can break down furniture in other places. Okay, we got valuable. That's good for trading. Now, anything else? No, there isn't. So I'm going to end the day. This time on purpose. So he slept poorly. I'm going to put him on... I'm going to have him sleep in the bed. Have him guard. Have her scavenge. Fast runner, though. You know what? Hold on a second. I want to see what the sleep poorly... what that modifier is. Alright, so I found out that sleeping poorly somewhat decreases movement speed. And I know from experience that if I'm going to go... City used to be beautiful with parks, squares, and monuments surrounded by old buildings. Unfortunately, numerous incidences with civilians shot out there earn the nickname Snake Projection. We may find valuable things there, but it's very risky. It is extremely risky. However, Pavel is great for that area because he's a fast runner. He's able to... The snipers fire like... There's a set pattern for how they fire, and you can easily run between cover between shots. But only if you have someone who's a fast runner or who's well fed, if I remember correctly. So I'm not going to worry about that sniper projection right now. However, there is someone you can help there, which I do want to do sooner rather than later. So I'm going to take Katya and go to the ruined block of flats. Let's go to the garage. We don't need food. We only need parts and stuff. So, don't need to take anything. First things first, start taking this. I'm not going to worry about trading with this guy right now. I'm not in need of anything at the moment. So what does this say? Someone scrawled on the wall. No more hiding. Meet me in heaven. We meet in heaven. Man, it'd be great if I knew how to read. Leave that one back just so that I can have another stack of components. Actually, first I'm actually gonna put that on the first floor. No, I can't anymore because the first floor one's full. Or not full, it's not there anymore because I took everything out of it. Definitely like games like this where you could play more or less with just a mouse. You don't need a keyboard. It's always nice that when you're able to do that. It's just a more relaxing way to play the game. Or if you could play with only a keyboard. So, to exit. I'm glad this part isn't... Well, I guess there's obvious reasons why it doesn't fast forward like end day. Katya is back. Loading. I did notice that loading takes a little bit longer in this game than I would expect it to. Maybe that's just because of I'm using a laptop that has an HDD hard drive disk instead of a solid state, or hard disk drive instead of a solid state drive. Bruno seems to be starting to feel a bit unwell. So, Bruno, I'm going to have you make 3 meals. So, for him to make a meal, he needs 1. How many books do we have? Make 1 from there. I kind of wish I could queue up stuff, so he's well rested. I'm going to have her go lay down and have him go check the radio. If you make 2 out of that. See if there's anything new. Listening to Radio Pogren. You are listening to Radio Pogren. We regret to announce that our colleague, Jovan, died this morning. He was shot by a sniper on his way to work. He will be missed. Why are you still going to work? Why would you leave? Why would you just go somewhere and kind of stay there unless you know it's more or less safe? Come on, Jovern, get your shit together. Few check, see if we... No, not that. See if we do upgrade yet. No, we can't. Can we make a rainwater collector? Yes, we can. Perfect. Nice. Place that there. Have you make... I can only make 2 meals? Fuck, I forgot. I don't have enough water. Fuck. I'm gonna give it to Bruno since he's feeling ill. And I'm gonna give it to Pavel. So you eat. Then go... And have you go then make a filter first before you go to sleep. Make just 1. Pavel, go eat. It's not the tree. I'm gonna have Bruno. Have him lay down. Have her go check and see what it is. Oh, it's the kids. So while she's doing that, have him go make some more water. We live several blocks away from here. Our mom is very ill. She needs medication. Could you please spare any? Without your help, she will die. After Daddy went to fight, we have only her. Please help us save her. Yes, of course. Thank you. Let's get the meds back to Mom. Now they have bio. We could just let those poor kids leave those poor kids without help. That would be callous. Poor children. I hope our meds are enough to help their mother. I hope so too, because I know that other times you can give them more meds. These kids are very brave. They risk their lives walking around the neighborhood to save their mother. Yes, they are. I'm gonna have her go lay back down. This water should finish by the time before the end of the day, so I'm going to wait for that, then have Pavel make some more food for Katya. She can't make anything else there. Can we get what? Or else we're gonna need more components to upgrade that. And we're gonna need more both to upgrade that. So hopefully I'll be able to cut this. I might not again if my video editor keeps crashing on me. Hopefully that won't be the case. But you never know, especially with this piece of shit computer. I have, ever since I reformatted it, I've been trying to update Windows, my copy Windows 7 to the most recent, and it just is stuck in the checking for updates part. It just keeps doing that over and over again for hours and hours and hours, and it's like it's not gonna happen, so it closed it, and I'm just gonna have to deal with having an outdated version of Windows. But at least I'm not having to play at 800 by 600 resolution, because that was the reason why I ended up having to reformat. It's because it just wouldn't recognize the graphics cards I have, because I have a Radeon graphics card and a Intel one that's part that came with both came with a computer that I bought 5 years ago, which is maybe a reason why it's, really FUBAR. FUBAR stands for fucked up beyond all recognition, for those of you who don't know. No way, I need you to... You stay here. Pavel, come up and make another meal. Then you can go back to sleep. Make. Just save time when I have her come up here. That's done. Have you go back down to sleep. Now have you go eat. And once she's done, I'm gonna have her go back to bed and end the day. Alright, and end day. So, just keep you asleep, have you guard, have you scavenge. I'm gonna go to Sniper Junction because I'm not sure how long this guy is going to be okay for. So I'm not gonna take anything. I don't need anything right on the first trip. Trade goes on even during the war. I think that's a glitch because this is one of those areas that has like a little RNG on the event, the instance that happens. If it's not Sniper Junction, it's it's where trade can occur, where there are a few traders, which is quite interesting. Let's see what this fellow has to say. The bastard in the hotel covers the whole damn street. You either take cover behind something or stay away. Well, I can take cover behind something. Don't you worry about that. Wait for the next shot. Go, go, go. And I'm gonna wait for the next shot again. Go, 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 go. Help. Please help me. A sniper shot me. You're lucky he didn't get you. He didn't kill you. I was going home with medicine for my boy when I was hit. I wanted to use the sewers, but someone blocked the entrance. Please, can you do something about it? You bet, buddy. Wait for the next shot. Go, 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 go. Next shot. Shot. I can't hear it right. There. Okay. Okay. Alright, just some rats. I'm not going to worry about any of this because this guy is going to give me some stuff and I want to make sure I have room for it. Right, door's open. Did I just hear him open the door? It's also nice because this also means I have less shit to run through on the way through here. You don't know how grateful I am. Come with me. I'll try and repay you somehow. Damn, it hurts so much. There's no time for self-pity. Follow me. I have a flat nearby. For all I know. I've only saved your ass like 3-4 times already. He needs me. I think I'll have something for you. Hopefully you have something for yourself, man, because otherwise you're gonna bleed out. We're almost there. I just hope my boy is fine. Jacob, Daddy's here. He's not gone anywhere. He's not going anywhere. There's a box beneath the bed. Take as much as you need. I don't want to think of what would have happened if it wasn't for you. Let's see what we got here. Valuables, lots of them. Perfect. Okay, now I'll go clean out some of these other trash piles. Can I get in here? Let's see what's in here. It's probably just gonna be books, because it's a bookcase. I don't need parts. Don't need them just yet. So, okay, that's gonna be everything. Now, this is like so far this is the one place I've gone to where you cannot use run to exit because of the sniper. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna wait for the next shot. Go. Go, go, go. There you go, perfect. I can use run to exit. If you know how to deal with that area and you don't fuck up, it's not really that dangerous. There's never, as far as I know, there aren't any enemies you'll get attacked by. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring this so much every night. We even raided someone came at night and took to take our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so they didn't do too much harm. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, but the attackers walked off with many valuable things. We should put more people on guard. Damn it, we lost water. Well, we don't need to worry about food today. I did 2 things. Let's see how much food do we have? None. Bio. I'm glad I could help that man. Every one of us could be in his position. I'm gonna have you go sleep. Have you go check the radio. How the hell did you end up there? Have you go sleep as well. Mass graves were discovered in the town of Gravia. The military has secured the area and denies reporters access until the end of the investigation. Listening to the radio program. Oh, we already read that one. It's cold outside with clouds and possible rainfall. Our advice for a cold evening is grab a good book and a hot cup of tea and relax in an armchair by your fireplace. By the fireplace. Excuse me. See what this is. I've been around more than any of my friends and relatives. I've met famous people, readers, found my interviews funny and incisive. But when I try to write down my own experiences, I'm stuck. I want to find and hug my folks, not write about them. I wish I had been seeing them more often. Okay, let's see. No, I don't need to do that. Upgrade. Okay, we can upgrade. Perfect. Being able to take care of fire or wood and fuel for a while is going to be free us up to get some more materials, because we're not going to need to grab wood as often or for as much for a little while. Okay, perfect. Now, hatch is what we need next. We need 5 weapon parts and 5 wood. Let's see what it takes to upgrade this. Shit, I can't make a filter. Shit, I can't make any more water. Need lots of components, and I'm gonna need wood. Also parts. Oh, speak of the devil, here is Marco, if I remember correctly, that's his name. Have a look at what I brought. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Software is too damn impressive. The water. Parts. Won't do try harder. Let's take parts. Let's see. Finally, we have a deal. Can we go with that? See what I can get for one more valuable. So what else do I need? We'll do try harder. How there's this wood. Okay, I think that's about all we're gonna be able to get out of him. I've got nothing else I need to trade. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your time. Have you go lay down, have you go get some more water, because we are very low on water. So next, I need to upgrade the workbench so that we can make traps, and we can hopefully start catching rats. Too bad we've run out of cigarettes. Yeah, Bruno, you can stop bitching about that. It's bad for you anyway. And we can make this upgrade. Perfect. We also start patching up the house then. Let's see, what... Can you make anything else? I'm gonna make 2 of these. And I'm going to take him to the ruined flats, or the block of flats, because there are some doors there I can't get into without a hacksaw. So once he's done, you know what? Actually, I can just end the day now. Okay, they're both well rested, so I'm going to put them both on guard, have you go scavenge, and go to the ruined block of flats. This block of flats has seen some heavy fighting. Most of the people have fled the area before the Vaccini. Sounds rather Italian for a region that seems to be in Eastern Europe. The Vaccini rebels clashed with the military. The battle is over now. there should be many things left to scavenge because people were leaving in a rush. So, take that. This should be all I need. Ultimately, I'll be getting rid of both of those. There should be 2 doors. Good thing I have a saw blade. Let's start cutting. Perfect. This item has broken. Well, shit. So, I'll take the water. I don't worry about the sugar just yet. So, parts, gun parts, perfect. I need fertilizer for bait. And take these, get these for Bruno. I could drop them later if I need to. Food and meds, perfect, perfect. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I kind of hate that dialogue bubble will come up even if you do not have a saw blade, which is irritating as fuck. So let's see. I'm gonna drop this shitty one. These are worth a lot, so I'm gonna want them. This should just be rubble, but you never know. Yep. Wait. Didn't say. I think I saw something. I wasn't sure. Nope. Let's check around down here. I think there's another bit of fertilizer around. Yes. That should be everything. So, since we're coming up on day 5, I don't want to drag this on for too long. I think I'm going to call it a day here. I actually might start making another video because I'm having fun playing this. So, once we get back to the house, I'll see what happened while we were gone and then probably stop the recording for now. So, nothing happened. Perfect. See, I wonder why sometimes he starts outside like that. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.